Let me tell you about some of the good things.
Please.
So right now, there's a shortage of doctors and great surgeons. You're a doctor yourself.
Yes.
You know how that it takes a long time for a human to become
ridiculously expensive and long.
Ridiculous, super long time to learn to be a good doctor. And even then, the knowledge is constantly evolving. It's hard to keep up with everything. Doctors have limited time. They make mistakes. And you say, like, how many great surgeons are there? Not that many great surgeons.
When do you think optimists will be a better surgeon than the best surgeons? How long for that?
3 years.
3 years. Okay.
I'd say 3 years. 3 years at scale.
Yes.
There'll probably be more Optimus robots that are great surgeons than there are all surgeons on Earth.
And the cost of that is the capex and electricity, and it works in Zimbabwe. The best surgeon is in the villages throughout Africa or any place on the planet. Elon, do you know what the number one question you ask a surgeon when you're interviewing them?
Is this a surgeon joke?
No, it's serious. It's how many times did you do the surgery this morning?
Sorry?
How many times did you do the surgery this morning or yesterday? It's the number of experiences, right? And so with a shared memory, every Optimus surgeon will have seen every possible perturbation of every case.
Like it won't be possible for
in infrared, in ultraviolet. No, not too much caffeine that morning. They didn't have a fight with their husband or wife. Yeah.
Extreme precision.
Yes.
3 years. What about the simple, there's a million of these things to figure out, but who's going to have access to the first Optimus that does far, far better microsurgery than any surgeon on Earth? But you've only manufactured the first 10,000 of them. How do you dole it out?
I don't think people understand how many robots there's going to be.
Saudi said 10 billion by 2040. You still on that path?
That's a low number.
A low number.
Wow.
Telling hope once again. I think your point was medicine is going to be effectively free.
Everyone will have access to medical care that is better than what the president receives right now.
So don't go to medical school.
Yes, pointless. But I would say that applies to any form of education. It's not like I do it for social reasons. If you want to hang out with like-minded people, I suppose.
Yeah. People are still going to want to be connected with people. There's going to be some period of time.
Social reasons.
Yeah.
Like a hobby, like
you can be $90,000 tuition hobby.
There will be a point where younger generation says, I do not want that human touching me, right? I want to talk about health and longevity 1 second. So there's a lot going on in longevity right now.
Sounds good.
It's a good story. But then we've got folks like Dario Amodei predicting doubling the human lifespan in the next 10 years. So
that's probably correct.
Okay, great.
I don't know about doubling, but significant increase. Sure.
My comment was always, at least Elon's, back then, Elon was late 40s. Wait till he gets into his 60s. He's going to want, longevity more.
I want things to not hurt.
Yeah, sure, of course.
It's like basically it seems like it's only a matter of time before you get back pain.
Yeah.
It's a when, not an if. Being able to sleep through the night without going to the bathroom.
It's a lot. It's
how much for that one?
Yeah.
Admittedly, if you have to wear adult diapers, that's a bummer. It's like one of the signs that a country is not on the right path. When the adult diapers exceed the baby diapers.
Yeah, we're there.
There. Yes. South Korea will be there.
They passed that point.
They passed that point.
They passed that point many years ago. Japan passed the point many years ago.
Doesn't go well looking at the Japanese economy.
No, South Korea is like
0.7,
1/3 replacement rate.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So 3 generations, they're going to be 1/27th, so 3% of their current size.
But you've been very verbal about the not overpopulation but massive underpopulation.
Yeah, I've been saying this for ages.
Yeah, longevity is going to be an important part of that solution. I also think, by the way, if you increased the productive life of most Americans by just a few years, you'd flip the entire economics here.
Well,
if they're willing to work.
AI and robots is going to make everything.
Sure.
Basically. But well, how long would you want to live?
I want to go, other planetary systems. I want to go and
Okay, that's a long
explore the
time.
universe. Yeah. I mean, I would like to double my lifespan for sure. I don't want, I'm not sure I wanted to talk about immortality, but, at least
Forever
120,
is-
150 is a long time.
One of the worst curses possible would be that
Yes. May you live forever.
may you live forever.
Yeah.
That would be one of the worst
Yeah.
curses you could possibly give
Yeah.
anyone.
But I think life can get very interesting.
Yeah.
Far more. We're going to speed run Star Trek as my partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speedrunning Star Trek would be cool.
Yeah. Well, at a minimum, your kids will have infinite life expectancy if you're talking about escape velocity.
I've long thought that like longevity or semi-immortality is an extremely solvable problem. I don't think it's a particularly hard problem. But obviously AI can be an individualized teacher
Yeah.
that is infinitely patient and answers all your questions.
Yeah.
Now you still need to be curious, and you still need to want to learn. Grok can't make you want to learn.
So what do you think? So when people say we need to solve education in the United States because it's fundamentally broken, I think what's really broken, I'm curious, is the old social contract that says do well in high school, get into good college, get a degree, and then get a job. And I don't know that that's going to be valid in the future. We talk about this on the pod a lot, that the career of the future isn't getting a job, it's being an entrepreneur. It's finding a problem and solving it.
I call AI and robotics the supersonic tsunami,
Yes.
which maybe is a little alarming.
Well, because the,
I just
the
like
world
the
needs a wake-up
alliteration,
call.
frankly.
This is important for folks to grok because I don't want to leave people depressed. I want people to understand what's coming.
Well, one side recommendation I have is don't worry about squirreling money away for retirement in 10 or 20 years. It won't matter.
No.
Okay.
You won't need to save for retirement. If any of the things that we've said are true, saving for retirement will be irrelevant.
The services will be there to support you. You'll have the home, you'll have the healthcare, you'll have the entertainment.
The way this unfolds is fundamentally impossible to predict because of self-improvement of the AI and the accelerating timeline.
Yeah, it's called
Any
singularity
solution-
for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know what happens after the event horizon.
Exactly.
We're in the singularity.
Well, we are in the singularity for sure.